nothing gained here. Seasoned Pyromancer can let you ditch your hand in this case to draw 2 cards, and we need exactly 2. We need Bone Crusher Giant and an untapped red source.
Need the Bone Crusher Giant with Stomp, which stops the 9 lives from preventing damage, and we need the red source to cast the Stomp, Dennis. And wouldn't you know
there it is!
Look at that! I've always maintained, Dennis, I've always maintained that Magic is a very skill-testing game indeed, and Charizard James is showing us just how skill-based this game is, ripping the actual perfect 2 off the top here, and is going to win the game on the spot because of it.
Yo, what's up, Titan Smash? Oh no!
If this was the only way Tybalt's Trickery had ever been used, Riley, I think it would have been balanced the way Wizards intended it.
I think this is actually Magic as R&D intended. Tybalt's Trickery. Getting rid of an eye twitch? Why are you scared of an eye twitch? Now you have to deal with the lolth. What was that?
I'm terrified of an eye twitch, dude. Like, if only it had been something like a lolth, you know?
Raise the alarm. We found their win con. We didn't know what it was, and now we know. I've now found their win con. I don't like it. You fool didn't play around Triple Tithe. Listen. My opponent had Sky Tether main deck and then boarded out of all the bad cards and boarded in good cards like Memory Lapse and Teferi. How am I supposed to win if I know that? Their tempo play of 2 soldiers are going to win them the game. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I can't look. I can't look. Ow. Man, Valkmir is a problem.
Nope.
Oh no. Wait, what just happened? Why was this 5 mana? Oh no. It came in tapped.
Oh no! It came in tapped.
Oh my god! Did we do it?
Yes! I attack!
Holy shit!
I attack! I attack! I attack!
Everyone's clenching right now.
No! Oh, he lost! He lost!
I attacked! No! No! What?
Oh, he lost! Oh no! Oh man!
What? Okay, I want them to kill this first. So I play this first. And I want these 2 to cast my other spells. No! Stop, opponent! Stop it! Please stop. Please stop. Please don't do it to me. Don't cast another land destruction spell. Please, oh my. Let's go! Not distortion! Ah! What's up, Jamers? Today, we will be playing Uwu Control. Here in Best of 3. What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jame, and today we are playing Blue-White Control. This one got first place in a standard challenge on Magic Online, so since it did really, really good for someone else, it has to be really, really good for us too, right? Wrong. No, I'm going to try my best to be really good with this, and I think this deck is a lot of interesting things for Blue-White Control that I haven't really seen before. We have 4 copies of Ambitious Farmhand, which gets us our 10 planes, and we have, for the Ambitious Farmhand, 4 copies of Laydown Arms, and there's not as many planes in this deck, because we do have 4 copies of Farmhand to fetch them. There's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 planes, which you wouldn't think is like not that many, but it combines that with basically playing 20 planes because we have Ambitious Farmhand in the deck. We have Emperor, Teferi, and Eternal Wanderer as our win conditions, and we have Sunfall to clear up the board. We have even Soul Partition to even exile our own planeswalkers if they get attacked or try to get removed by something. So I really think that this deck has a lot of play in Standard, and especially since Mono White and Orzhov control / mid-range are going around, now that Fable the Mirror Breaker, Reckoner, Bankbuster, and Invoke Despair are banned, it opens the door for these white cards to be really good, and I think white cards, including Make Disappear as a counterspell, is very good against opposing mono white control decks and Orzhov control decks that you see going around. So I think this deck has a lot of good play. 4 copies of Sunset Revelry in the sideboard, because who likes losing to mono red, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and get started, get into the matches, and it all starts right now. What is in the store? Ooh, a pack. We have all the cards from this set? I don't think so. Tis this. Phyrexian Arena. When it goes first, we're on the draw. We have a counterspell and a removal spell. I think I'll keep this even though it's kind of speculative. I would love to draw just a land or a farmhand. How's it going, Splatterpoo? Good to see ya. It is a Hopeful Initiate, and we did not draw a land. At least we have these Soul Partitions to hopefully stem the bleeding. No Thalia. Alright, not a Thalia. No second 1-drop. At least they're all 1 power. Land. We are not doing so hot at drawing lands. Alright, we have 2 removal spells. There's a Mishra's Foundry. Invasion. Guess we're just gonna have to make disappear that. We were probably make disappearing anything, honestly. Land. Alright. Almost there. Just don't have another invasion, please. Okay. Alright, now all we need is a land. I've been saying that for too long. Land. That's a Sunfall. I mean, it's good against their deck, but we're just gonna need to draw a land where we can cast the thing. Another Adeline. Well, that's another Soul Partition. We get to be annoying until our opponent just beats us with Adeline. Or just Hopeful Initiates. That is not okay. We're just going to have to get rid of one of these because they're going to get pumped from the Mishra's Foundry. Oh no. Adeline comes down. Well, that's the third. That's the third Adeline. That was probably not the correct play. You needed to play that 5 mana one, right? Can I just get a land? Just one time. You're just not good enough at this game. We're not good enough to draw lands. One, two, three, four, five, six. We're just dead on board. Nice. Our opponent's hand was stacked, though. Triple Adeline? I don't even know what Seed Shark's the card we bring in, but Make Disappear is awful. Lockdown, Sunset, Destroy Evil, Chrome Host Seed Shark. Teferi's a little bit worse. Thirst for Discovery is worse. Farmhand's kind of good to hit our land drops. We need those. We need Late on Arms. I guess Seed Shark's not too good. I mean, it's a 2-4. They're not going to be bringing in removal. Cut a Teferi, cut a Deluge. Cut a... I guess I'll cut a Farmhand. We don't need too many win conditions. We just need to exhaust them of all their resources. Shuffler gets man of the match yet again. What's up, Captain? We're on the play. Alright, lands and spells. Even though it's 5 lands. Prioritize playing planes because we have Late on Arms in our deck. Skrelv. Alright, Deluge is pretty good. Because I'm just going to have to Soul Partition this Skrelv, aren't I? Trooping Officer? Sure. Hopeful. Okay. I have to get rid of Skrelv. Maybe they'll take 2 life for no reason. Nope. Alright. Running out of stuff to do. Please play Adeline. If they play Adeline, I'm so happy. Play Adeline? No. That is the worst for us. And they get to kill the invasion. Oh, we're so dead. Wait, I did not expect them to take that Destroy Evil. Okay, now I'm a little bit happier. We have Memory Deluge. We can at least try to get a Sunfall. I mean, we can destroy evil this light shield array too. I think we're just gonna Memory Deluge though. Copper Coat? Sure. We really have to find Sunfall now. Glad they didn't play Thalia. That's not Sunfall. Neither is that. We have to go Plains, Lay Down Arms. Probably just Ambitious Farmhand first. We can go Lay Down Arms plus Destroy Evil, but that doesn't do anything. Guess it kills the Light Shield Array. I guess we should just Lay Down Arms first. Just to see what they do. We could destroy evil the Night Shield Array first, like, and then Lay Down Arms, but I don't know how good that is. Like if they want a Light Shield Array, we'll just be fine with that. I can tell they don't want to use this because they didn't use it before. They'll use it now. All right, now we'll play our Trump Blocker. Opponent knows our entire hand is lands. They have a removal spell? Wow, they play Soul Partition? Wow. That's an interesting one. Adeline. Alright, now I just need to top deck Sunfall. That's basically Sunfall. That's what we call a good top deck.
I fight for the entire multiverse. Kneel before the Emperor of Communists.
All right, I hope they don't have something good now, because our Eternal Wanderer is dead. I guess we have a chump blocker. It's not good though. We have a Memory Deluge. They're gonna play Skrelv probably. Yep. All right. Well, that's a Memory Deluge. We only have 7 mana available. We should just Memory Deluge now out of our hand. Emperor, Destroy Evil? Those are bad. We kind of just like have to take them though. Hope we don't die. We died at Adeline. No, we don't. We have a Destroy Evil. Wait, they attack with Skrelv? Well, I guess it puts it. I guess it makes sense. We can Wandering Emperor. If we Wandering Emperor, they can soul partition their own Skrelv, and then we don't gain life. So the play here is Ambitious Farmhand, Wandering Emperor. Because if they had... Yeah, it's Farmhand Emperor here. They might have Soul Partition or just all lands in hand, but I'd be surprised if they had all lands in hand. Now we're going to be forced to act. Actually, do we just die if they Skrelv? If they just activate Skrelv? Yeah, we would have. Do we just make a 2/2 here?
Run away. You'll be safe.
Because if they have Surge of Salvation, we die. I think the play is just make a 2/2 and play around Surge. We also died a Soul Partition. Oh well. It was more likely they had Surge of Salvation in their hand than they were a second Soul Partition. So I'm okay with doing what I did. Should have blocked first? Why does that matter? If I block first, I can't block with the 2/2. The whole point of making the 2/2 was blocking. -2 the other. Well, I already said why I did -2. I did -2 to play around Surge of Salvation. Because if I -2 and then they Surge of Salvation, then I lose. And they're less likely to have another copy of Soul Partition than they are any copy of Surge of Salvation. So I chose to play around that card and lost to the other card. I already knew that I would lose to the other card if I played around one card. I didn't have a play that played around both cards. Did they show Surge? No. But that's a really, really, really popular card for white to play. I mean, they also didn't show a second Soul Partition, so I feel like it was more relevant to play around the Surge than the Soul Partition, but it, you know, whatever. Happens. Rafine Sour? I mean, do I Soul Partition this, or do I make disappear it? I mean, probably make disappear. They can play around it later on in the game. Second make disappear, okay. It's a good draw. Don't counter this, please. Thank you. That's the scary card. Just have to let this resolve, I guess. Main deck Siphon Insight. And they did nothing. Weird. I guess I'm doing nothing then. Actually, I want to do something so they don't use Siphon Insight again. So they don't have Spell Pierce. Or a second Siphon Insight. Cut down, sure. Hopefully I draw land so I can slam this Eternal Wanderer. I wasn't specific enough. Untap land. Am I make disappearing this freaking Siphon Insight? Yes. Make disappear gets so bad as the game goes on. What could they have? Like more negates? I should just not play Emperor here. Oh.
I hope you're ready.
They have their own. I guess I soul partitioned that Wandering Emperor, but they're just gonna cast it again. Uh-oh. Guess I can like Sunfall or 2/2s away. I don't love it though. Guess I'm soul partitioning the wedding announcement. All right, land, Sunfall. Make a creature. I could also go Eternal Wanderer plus on a 2/2. I think I want the creature to pressure the Emperor though. What's up, Fabio? I think they're gonna minus the Emperor. Yep.
Years of training for this. We must protect the people.
Now I get to play Eternal Wanderer that can't get countered.
This
Do you make a 2/2? Making a double. I mean, a double striker is really good against this 2/2. Yeah, I guess I'll make a double striker.
Thank you for your help.
It's better in the case that they have, like, I don't know, Void Rend or something for this Eternal Wanderer. They haven't. I guess this is fine if they have another Emperor. That's fine. I can soul partition the 2/2. Yeah, this is great.
Finally, I'm home.
Unless they have negate or whatever right now. Wow, they must have top decked that. That is really unfortunate.
Strike hard. I'll handle this one. Glad to meet my match.
Hopefully this Eternal Wanderer just goes the distance. I mean, they can't really do anything against my Wanderer unless I have a hard removal spell for it right now. Sure. They're gonna have to chump my 2/2 against their Emperor. And that's if I don't draw late on arms or something here. Wow. Fairy's great. You just do this. Attack this, they block. Am I drawing a card or making a dude? I think I'll just make a dude. They don't have damage ace removal anyway. Get the counters going. They have their own Sunfall, okay. Good thing that thing doesn't have haste. They're just gonna plus on it. That's fine, and Eternal Wanderer's just gonna get rid of it. Keep drawing lands. Exile that.
Have a nice trip.
Think I'm just gonna draw a card.
There is much the past can teach.
Unfortunate. I mean, I still think I have a good position here, but
Your blade do the talk.
if I draw a bunch of lands, that's amazing. I mean, they probably have another negate. They've already shown us 2 negates. Urtai's Scorn. Wow. Eternal Wanderer minus gets rid of everything besides the 2/2. And I can just draw a card.
My blade has no equal.
I am here to learn.
All right, let's draw a 2-drop. Okay. That is a 3/3. That's fine. Eternal Wanderer still doesn't die. Our Eternal Wanderer's never gonna die. I guess they could have another Wandering Emperor.
I'll handle this one.
I think I'm gonna make a 2/2 with this one. Nice. Alright, we want Seed Shark, we want Hullbreaker Horror, Negate, Stroke, and Destroy Evil. Do I want Destroy Evil? Not really. I mean, their black cards are probably just cut. They're probably gonna have 0 black cards post-board besides Duress, right? Even if they play that. Late on Arms is really bad. Soul Portation's okay, so I'll keep a couple of them in. Everything else seems pretty good. I mean, I guess we can cut it to Fairy. No, we'll cut like a couple Sunfalls. We might need one though. All right, what do they got? Waiting on opponent. Here's a crazy stat. The probability of finding the 1-in-1 one ring in a collector booster is about 0.00003%. The probability of getting struck by lightning during one's lifetime is approximately 0.0065%, which means you're about 200 times more likely to get struck by lightning than to open the one ring. Alright, we'll keep this. I don't even know if I'll have to use negate on turn 2, but I guess it stops wedding announcement. Good chance I use this Sparrow's Headquarters to draw a card on their end step. But probably not, since they can just flash in one Ring Emperor if I do that. Oh, wow. Missed the land drop? My goodness. Sure. I'm hitting all the land drops. It's pretty easy. Wandering Emperor, they counter it, cast a fairy. Duress. I could cast Emperor in response, but then if they have a counter spell to that, then I like lose my Teferi also. They probably have a counter spell to this too, but I guess that plays around and Make Disappear. Now they just take our Emperor. Well, I guess they take Emperor or Teferi. I don't lose both this time. I'm gonna main phase Emperor here, just to play around counter spells. And they probably boarded out a lot of their removal. I'm also going to main phase Memory Deluge. I don't think they'll have, like, sweepers in their deck. Post board. I mean, even if they do, I'm okay with that. They hit the 4th land. Edict. Okay. Could have a counterspell here. Like, it makes sense to Hullbreaker Horror. But it also makes sense to not Hullbreaker Horror, since they could have, like... It could have, like, a Infernal Grasp or whatever. Not Infernal Grasp, but... I don't expect them to have a lot of 1-for-1 removal spells post-board. I think this is the... I mean, they know I have Hullbreaker Horror, so... Like... Guess I just pass. Just pass and try to kill him with these 2/2s. I mean, these are going to be 2/2s next turn. Yep, they're hitting the land drops. If we cast Hullbreaker Horror here, how bad is it for us? If they just have immediate removal? I should probably just do it. Just make him have it. Scoop. Okay. It's just too high of an upside if it resolves. If it like stays on the board going into my turn. Gosh, that lightning stat was just insane. Someone responded that saying, "So you're saying I need to get hit by lightning 200 times, then I'll open the one ring? Who's got a kite?" That's hilarious. Yep, that's a keep. 2 lands and ambitious farmhand. Keep. We're on the draw, so we might not even be able to play ambitious farmhand on turn 2 unless we don't draw any more lands. Mulligan. Okay. Jund. That land was a really good draw. Soaking Sand. They have no more lands in hand? They could play... I was gonna say they could play a Fable, so I want to hold up Make Disappear, but that card doesn't exist anymore. I don't know what they could play. Beseiju. So they just... Jugen. We can't play Fable, so let's play Jugen. Wait, what does this do again? Make a 1/1, put a counter on each of up to 2 creatures, exile it, transformed as a 2/2. Do I care about this? No. Because that chapter doesn't do anything. All right, I guess I'll make disappear that one. All right, so they get that. They play a creature. They put counters on it. I hope they played 2 creatures. You have to pay mana for this? You do have to pay mana for it. So this is just a Sunfall, right? Like, we have Soul Partition for Children if they cast it. Alright, well, that's not necessarily what I want to see. We can go Eternal Wanderer, make a double striker. That's not very good, because they probably have a lot of cut downs in their deck. I really don't want to discard a card. I guess Memory Deluge helps this out a little bit. Yeah, I'll Deluge. Helps out a lot, actually. It gives us a spell to play. So that I can just pass here. And just, Actually, if I pass, they exile Memory Deluge from the graveyard, which is annoying. But I don't need Memory Deluge. Plus, I have 2 more in the deck. It's not like we're running out of cards right now. And if they attack, they can't go for to throw out this Incubator token anyway. And then I'll just try to block it. Nice. If they play Shieldred, we have 4 planes. They don't have a second Black Source right now. I feel like they top decked this Beseiju and this Copperland Gorge. I did not want to see that. I just hate discarding cards as Graveyard Trespasser. It's the worst. There's a Wandering Emperor. I really don't want to discard. Guess I just have to. I'm not thrilled about it. I'll discard Igandro, I guess. Discard a blood. Yep, I figured they had go for the throat, and our incubator token did play around that. All right, they drew that. What do they have here? I'm just gonna play out this. They could just have cut down and stuff, but I'm fine. I'm fine if they cut down me. They could have Children's Edict here.
Contend with me.
I mean, they have Unleashed the Inferno. Sure.
Until next time, then.
It's called a 2-for-1.
For intruders.
Just play this and make a double striker.
I've made it just in
Nice. All right, they have a bunch of Duresses in their deck, so it makes sense to bring in Seed Shark and Hullbreaker Horror. They have a bunch of just mid-range stuff. Lockdown's pretty bad, right? Destroy Evil's great. Sunset Revelry stops us from dying. I think you want to just trim on stuff here. Cut a couple farmhands, I guess. That's a keep. I like keeping 4-landers, especially against duress decks. No duress. I like drawing the 5th land here, because it lets these be spells that can't be duressed. Underdog. Wow. A great card for us. I don't think I want to do it yet, though. I think I'll just take the 3. Hold up, make disappear. They play Jugan or whatever. Nothing? They could remove their own underdog in response, but I'm okay with that. Perfect. Trading 1 for 1 with the Trespasser is something I always want to do. Would love to draw another land there. Guess we do this and Memory Deluge. They have nothing? Oh my gosh, okay. Emperor and a land? I think we just play a tap land here. Then next turn we can go like Emperor make disappear or Deluge make disappear. They finally drew the second black because so now I just slammed Shieldred. You're sure this isn't the best deck because you found the best deck yesterday? Lies. Treachery. Deceit. Okay, they're not gonna play their Shieldred. Do they have Shieldred's Edict? I guess I'm just gonna slam this. If they have Edict, they have Edict. I think they do, though.
confident. You're just underwhelmed.
Or Unleash the Inferno. Calling you a liar? I know what I said. Tear Asunder? Sure. That's called a 2 for 1.
I guess that's that.
Let's get in. And we'll go like Deluge, make disappear. Playing out Sokunzan, that's a thing. Liliana of the Snail. I guess I can memory deluge and try to get a negate if I have one in the deck. I do not. Do I care about this though? You can have it.
Enough with the mysteries.
Just discard Sunfall.
For answers.
Sack a creature. Whoa. Sure.
One of your friends has to leave.
Slow partition to Liliana seems bad. And they're dead. Easy. Henry, what's up? Oh gosh, their name is Sweep'em. I go first? No blue mana? This has to be a mirror match, right? If their name is Sweep'em? I swear, if their name is Sweep'em and we're playing against Mono Red, I'm gonna riot. Caves of Koilos. Skrelv! No way! It's not a sweeper deck? Sweep 'em. It's Esper Legends. Do you think they change their username or their deck more frequently? No, I think they change their deck because Wizards doesn't let you change your username a lot. To lose. Opponent likes to lose. Oh, this Sunfall's gonna be great. Let's play Thalia. I don't think the Toulouse list even plays Thalia, though. What a card. What a card. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna Deluge, though, because I need my 5th land. I'd love the Wandering Emperor, but don't think I am. They don't run Thalia anymore? That is a Rafine. I guess I'm gonna go on attacks Emperor of the Toulouse. No, I'm just gonna Sunfall. I don't feel like Sunfalling yet, though. But if I Wandering Emperor exile the Toulouse and I minus on the Wandering Emperor next turn, I would have to minus Wandering Emperor next turn because Rafine's just gonna kill it. So I guess I should just Sunfall. Alright. I don't want to Sunfall yet, but it is what it is. The Wandering Emperor is so vulnerable to Rafine if I just do it now. Slow partition. I mean, I can ambitious farmhand into Wandering Emperor next turn if I just take the farmhand. I mean, it's probably better. Well, I didn't know I was going to draw another farmhand. Thanks, deck. The Raven Man. Don't make me discard. Nothing? Just nothing? They have destroy. What do they have main? What do they have main deck? Like Destroy Evil or something? I'm just gonna keep the play. Keep the play alive. Just Ambitious Farmhand Wandering Emperor. They could have like Go for the Throat here. Go for the Throat, make disappear. Yeah, they could have Cut Down. I don't think they would. I think they would play Wedding Announcement over Raven Man if they had it. They have Cut Down or something here. I could have just played out the other farmhand and then just used Incubator Token, but. Or maybe discard a card. Discard a land. I have Ambitious Farmhand in my hand anyway.
You started this fight, but I'm going to. I am almost sad to see you go. I have got new moves to
I
teach.
kind of regret discarding this beach. But it's okay, I'll draw a land off this Teferi.
Sake of the future,
I lied.
another mystery solved.
Kind of want that deserted beach now. Not really liking this Plaza of Heroes. Their Shieldred's Edict. I don't know how that deck gets rid of Planeswalkers. Alright, just as I said that. Nice. It's okay with me, though.
No setbacks next time.
Alright, minus...
Guards, to me.
Attack with Farmhand Blanket. What do I do here? Just go aggro? Clearly, I need to blink the Artai. I'll do this, either draw as far as Headquarters or Soul Partition. Probably not Soul Partition though, unless they like threaten my Emperor. Sure. If they like play another removal spell on my 1/1, I'm just gonna chump block and make them. I guess I could just Iganjo this thing. Sure. Sure. Twist my arm. Danik. Another. They want the flyer that bad. Thirst.
Strike fast and strike hard.
They fell for it. Dang it, they didn't fall for it. That's messed up. Yep, that's the thing. That's gonna get soul partitioned and they're gonna cry. It was so much work for them to do that.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Nice. You love to see it. Is Sea Shark too slow? Probably. Need Sunset, right? Because I can't like afford to lose to Adeline. Who's the aggro now? Factory meals are delicious? Oh, I'm aware Keep Place. You can get like a huge discount and only pay like $6 a day for Factor if you use my code in the bottom right. Wanderer good, Sunfall's good. Teferi's not as good. Thirst is probably not good. Tempted to cut the farmhands, but I kind of need those. Should probably cut the farmhands. I like cutting 2 farmhands. I don't like going down to 0 farmhands. I guess Teferi's just actually bad, actually. Just no Teferis. Who needs Teferi? One Wanderer. Don't want to stand full stroke? I mean, I could do stroke for like Urtai and Shieldred. I'm not a huge fan of it though. I'd rather just put it to the board rather than hold up mana. That sounds pretty good. Darth Slith, thanks for the follow. Mulligan, sure. That's not a Skrelf. There it is. There it is. My friend. Thalia. Uh-oh. This ain't looking too good. Discard Stroke. Their hand's too good. Get to Soul Partition Thalia. Like, now before they can protect it with Plasma of Heroes. Or we just let it happen and make disappear one of their plays. They could just not have an untapped land. I guess Soul Partition does the same thing as Make Disappear does if they have to tap out from Plasma of Heroes. Come on, target the Thalia. Crap. I'm gonna do this now. Ooh, it immediately resolved. Sure. They could just go like land Thalia, but is what it is. It'd be a miracle if they don't have a land. Yeah, they had one. So they go Thalia here. This ain't looking too hot. Wow, they didn't play Thalia? I guess they just want flyers. I don't think I'm using Iganjo here. Even though they might just pass. I don't think I'm using Iganjo because I want to make disappear their Thalia and then just top deck Sunfall. I do not like this. I do not like this at all. They probably just don't do anything because I'm just dead next turn. I think casting Thalia is just... That's a Skrelv. Sure. Wow, that's weird. Oh, yeah, they did pass. That's a Deluge. Not what we're looking for. We're just dead, right? They didn't even draw a card. What? Does deck run 27 or 28 lands? Deck runs 28 lands. So we're going to protect the Denic here. Which I'm okay with. All I need to do is top deck Sunfall because I'm not necessarily dead here. I'm not dead here. They'll save like Surge of Salvation. But they can do this and I can also make disappear one of their plays. They didn't even protect it with Skrelv, surprisingly. I can... If they don't play Thalia here, I can make way for Wandering Emperor. Or Eternal Wanderer. Duress. That was a tough one. I feel like they tapped that wrong, though. You fight this colorless? Oh, Skrelv. I meant Plaza of Heroes, not Skrelv. Because Plaza of Heroes just straight up gives what's it called? Hexproof. What's up, Z? How's it going? They took my Deluge. Wow. What? They must have a disdainful stroke in hand. Yeah, they gotta have a stroke in hand. No reason not to take the Emperor here. They've already shown us a stroke. We just have to lay down arms. It's probably just too late, and we just have to go for Eternal Wanderer anyway. But I just know they have a Stroker Negate. They didn't even draw a card. Yeah, they have Stroker Negate for sure, because they don't want us to flash in Wandering Emperor here with 5 lands and exile the Ravine. Yeah, they have a stroke guaranteed. Guaranteed Stroker Negate here. We need to top deck Wandering Emperor right now, and we need them to tap down to. We need to tap 4 lands here, then top deck Wandering Emperor. Unlikely. We need them to tap 5 lands now. Just highly unlikely. Children. Here's where they use negate. It has to be negate, right? We're just dead regardless. We need to top deck Sunfall. Actually, no, we can't top deck anything. There's a Children in play. Nice. Was Chrome Host Siege Shark any good there? Like, no, right? They have, like, flying blockers? Like, even Disdainful Stroke wasn't even good there. Eternal Wonder is like good, but it's so slow, as you saw there. I'm just gonna click submit. That's a hand. Alright. Third one, Skrelv, go. It's not a Skrelv. Sure. I think we're passing. Just have to hope they don't play Rafine here. We're obviously like representing Make Disappear also, so it could stop them from playing a thing here. Take two. See if they have Surge of Salvation. If they do, I'd be ecstatic. Okay, land. Yeah. We did keep in a couple of farmhands. Guess I'll just... Here's a Skrelv. Just lay down arms to Skrelv. This ain't helping. You have Surge of Salvation. What's up, Odd Crisis? There's a Denic, sure. All I care about is Thalia. I'm not even gonna partition this. That is a land. I do want to lay down arms to Denic though. So I think they might have Disdainful Stroke. Do I care if they have that? I'm just gonna lay down arms while I have the chance. Like, they have Plasma of Heroes, so not much I can do if they have that up. So I'm just gonna take my removal spell while I have it. It's awkward that it came down on turn 4, but just trying not to die here. I need to hit my land drop. Yes. Alright. Since we got that Disdainful Stroked, we have a better odds at not getting our Sunfall Disdainful Stroked. And we have Destroy Evil for Adeline. Oh, perfect. So we just straight up remove this instead of Sunfalling. And then when they double spell later on, then we can Sunfall. I mean, I kind of like Sunfalling here because they might have another Disdainful Stroke. If they do, they're going to go all in with creatures next turn, and then we can Sunfall them again. And I like casting my big spells now. And keeping my small spells to double spell later on. Yeah, what's up, Happy Slappy? Greetings. Alright. They get to fix their hand, but then we get to Sunfall them. It has been a while. Thanks for coming by. Kind of want to cast Eternal Wanderer, but that doesn't do anything. Eternal Wanderer just dies immediately. Childred? Sure. Rona? Do I take a draw? No, I don't think I do. And am I blocking? I guess they're not really going to be attacking. I guess they'll hit me. They can hit me for 1. I did forget about that. I did forget about the fact they could do that. But I guess I can just blink it now.
I'll clean up this mess. I bought us some time.
Ooh, they didn't even double spell. I guess, do I have to blink the Rona again? Just so it doesn't keep doing that?
You're coming with me.
If I attack, they might not block because I could have Wandering Emperor. If they block, I'll be kind of surprised. Alright. Then I'm going to play out this land. Show them they got baited. And then hopefully they don't have Disdainful Stroke for this Deluge. I'm playing out the land because there's a good chance I need to play like 8 mana worth of spells next turn. I mean 9. Could have like a Planeswalker plus Emperor, like Emperor plus something. Emperor Deluge. Like, easily like Emperor Deluge laid on arms could be 9 mana. I think it's best to Deluge in response to Rafine trigger because it's less likely it's less likely they have Disdainful Stroke here, but it's more likely I guess at this point in the game it's more likely they have Duress than Disdainful Stroke. So I'm just not going to do anything yet and just play around them having Duress. Because they have at least 2 Duress, if not 3 or 4. And I really don't care if this Rafine gets if the Rafine gets 1 damage in on Eternal Wonder, or 2 at the most. Land? Sure. They're just flooding? Dennick? Okay. And they get the Rona back. Negate? Sure. I could have played it in my main phase, correct? So now I can let them... I mean, drawing a land... Them having a counterspell and me drawing a land was obviously not good. Guess I'm just plussing on Rona again. Minusing Emperor doesn't do anything. Because, like, what do I let them keep? I can't let them keep the Rona. If I let them keep Dennick, they just kill the Emperor, kill the Wanderer, then I'm in the same spot, basically. It's my 3/3 against their Dennick. They need 1 more damage to kill me. I needed them not to have negate for the deluge. And that the Rona activation that I just completely forgot about to transform just almost took over this game. I guess if they have a Wandering Emperor, they win the game now. No, they don't. Still 1 off. I mean, at this point, I hope they just play a creature. I need to draw a removal spell. Just any removal spell. Yeah, they didn't do anything. Revelry. Pretty good. I mean, this Rona is just so good. I have to Revelry before I minus Emperor or minus Wanderer. If they have a counter spell, that I lose, but land Revelry. I guess it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't really matter when I Revelry, I'm just gonna end on 1 creature. Wow. I guess I'll let them just keep the Denic, but then they just get so many tokens. Is it weird to let them keep Rafine? You get to draw 2 cards if I let them keep the Denic. That's so annoying. I mean, they make 1. They get to draw 1 card if I let them keep Rafine. You like Anjo? Sure. Wow. They actually have an Emperor. That's surprising. Alright, so I need to draw Sunfall now. Well, that was really surprising. I mean, I drew like 3 lands in a row, right? Yep. That is not ideal. Hey, Mets, what's up? Will Copper, how's it going? Rafine's the least scariest thing they have? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna keep this. 2 lands and Ambitious Farmhand. Jetmir's Garden, yeah. It's a good draw. See if they want to play 3 mana 4/4, go fetch a land. Nope. Deluge was an amazing draw. I mean, they could also play Wandering Emperor as well. Herd Migration. What do they have? Just removal? I mean, I think I just Emperor here. I mean, I guess I could have Unleashed the Inferno, but...
Kamigawa, we must protect the people.
I think I like where I'm at here.
Keep watch for intruders.
I feel like they wanted the Herd Migration last turn, but then just decided not to. Forma, thanks for the follow. And a double Herd Migration? Sure. Ideally, I draw a land so I can use Ambitious Farmhand and hold up Mage Disappear. Ossification? We can soul partition that. So that's fine.
Our swords will cross again.
Wow, soul partition against ossification is just so bonkers. It's like actually the best. There's our land.
We must protect the people. Strike fast and strike hard.
Who's the aggro deck now? We are. Goodbye. Nice. Don't you love when everything falls into place? Like, we're not even an aggro deck, but Wandering Emperor just lets you do that. Late on Arms is bad. Partition's amazing. Ramp deck forgot to ramp. Sunfall is okay. It's not the best. Just keep 2 of them in just for Herd Migration tokens, I guess. Wanderers, just also not amazing. That's a keep. I'll raise you as far as headquarters. Good draw. Stomper? How about no? No ramp for you. That was a great draw. Now we get to Deluge. You get an Archangel. I do want to land. I guess this is a land. I guess Destroy Evil's pretty good. Like, Ganjo's also okay. I don't love it, so I think I'm just going to leave the Archangel of Wrath there. I don't really care about it right now. Should I Ganjo this? That can't be good. What do they have? Just Infil Stroke on their side? Gonna pass. I guess I'll like Ganjo this. No, I want my land. I'm just gonna let them have it. Well, I want a land draw so I can Teferi plus Soul Partition to destroy evil. Chrome Host. Alright. Guess I want that then. That's definitely the card I want. I wish I could slam a Wandering Emperor right there when they had 1 mana left. Could not punish. Guess I could have a Traxa here. No, there's no black mana. Herd Migration? Ossification? I'm gonna Soul Partition or Destroy Evil. I guess I'm just gonna Soul Partition it. If I Soul Partition it, they just cast it again. Sure. If they want to use their whole turn on recasting that, I'm okay with it. No, I think I'll leave it alone, right? Well, this can block Archangel of Wrath anyway. Just let me make my tokens. We can go Eternal Wanderer plus negate.
I fight for the entire multiverse. You're coming with me.
Now we have a 6/6. Uh-oh. That can't be countered. I guess we can block that? Do I care about that? 6, 10, 13. We can put them to 10. Has Ward 4? We'll have a 3/4 coming. I think I should block this.
I don't fear monsters.
So here we go. -4. We keep this, they keep this. Land to ferry.
The duel doesn't mean we have to be overly serious.
Draw a card.
There is much the past can teach us.
You've been focused on building a budget Esper deck. Ooh, budget Esper deck. What are you putting in it? There's a Stomper. I don't care about that. I have a 5/5. You have Leyline Binding, probably? You can negate that, though. This Sea Shark is putting in massive work. I think I should minus this. Draw a card. One, two, three, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I can draw a card off this and then grow both of these. The only thing I'm scared of is another Tyrannox Rex. That's an Archangel. See what they decide to try to kill. Probably the Chrome Host Sea Shark. Am I using Memory Deluge right now then? Probably. Hullbreaker Horror. Wandering Emperor. They can't kill Teferi.
Can't afford distractions.
I don't really want to bounce these Archangels though. We could just go plus Teferi. Or 0 Teferi. Odawara, wow.
Another mystery solved.
We go land this. This has vigilance, so we can just attack with this. We can even like Wandering Emperor plus on the 4/4, but I don't even know if we have to do that. Just not do that. Pass. And they go double attack on the Teferi to kill it, then we Wandering Emperor one of the Archangels. How about another one? I should Hullbreaker Horror here. 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 2 mana left after I do that. So it doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna draw a card. So they don't actually kill it?
Who taught you your manners?
Wow. They have this Stimful Stroke, I'm sad. We're just gonna keep keeping our Teferi alive. That's just hilarious. The cool part is when we draw for a turn with Teferi, I get a loyalty counter, and then I minus it, killing our own Teferi, play another one. That's so dirty. It's mostly just control. I say budget because the top end I gotta just throw random things that I have. Like I got one Akodos, Urtai, Teferi, slows the sunset, not the new one. Ah, okay. I like the new one, as you saw there. You're trying to make it up the ladder a bit with what I got. Oh yeah, when I first got into Arena, like I built this super bad Jund deck, and I ended up getting attached to it so much that I actually built it in paper and played it. I had like bits and pieces of stuff. I had like a random Rekindling Phoenix in it. I had like a random Assassin's Trophy because it's just what I had. I had like a couple Shock because it's what I had, and it ended up being pretty good. I got to Mythic with it. Like first time I got to Mythic, it was with that deck, so it was pretty nice. All right, Jamers, thank you very much for hanging out. This deck really, really impressed me. Sunfall is better than the 4-mana sweepers because it exiles, especially against the Esper Legends deck. I'm actually thinking about sideboarding a 4th Sunfall because that's like the only card I want in those matchups. But anyway, this deck got first place, as you saw in the intro of the video, if you watched the intro all the way through. First place in the Standard Challenge on Magic Online, and it very much impressed me today. So try this out if you want to. I'm going to look to play some of the first place or top 8 Standard Challenge deck lists from Standard as time goes on, because I like to play what wins. So let's go ahead and go on to the next one. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you over there. And as always, peace. All right, that Seed Shark put in like massive work. All right, I want to go ahead. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and go over to my fiance's house. So we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody here. Oh, perfect. MTG Nerd Girl just went live. All right, guys, give some love to MTG Nerd Girl. She is the leader of Top Deck Studios, what I'm a part of, the stream team that I'm a part of, esports org, and also has an amazing stream, plays a lot of different games, plays Magic, very, very good limited player, really, really good. And also just the most hardworking person I've ever seen in my life. Does a lot for us, does a lot to help the team, does a lot to help me, and I like to return the favor. So let's go ahead and go over to MTG Nerd Girl. If you're not following, please follow. Send all of your love, all your shout outs over there. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you on the flip side. I'll see you tomorrow, actually, for sure. And as always, Goose Gang, out. Let's go!